Yo, hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a pickup video, bro. I just got a new PC yesterday pretty much, bro. It came in this box right here, bro. That's the box it came in right here. I just put my code in it because I was a bit busy, bro. But it came in this box, and I've actually downloaded Fortnite for it, bro. I downloaded Fortnite. That was the first game I downloaded for it, and I've just started playing. I only had played it about 3 or 4 times, but it's pretty good, bro. And I was just opened the PC up because I noticed for some reason, bro, it's got like the RAM, the RAM inside that here, bro. They're saying it's only got 12 gig RAM in, which was very strange. It's a very odd configuration. So I'm thinking either each one of these are 4 gig DIMMs or they've not been inserted properly, bro. You know, because I know a lot of people they don't insert them properly, bro. You know, and it's coming up as only 12 gigs. So I'm gonna check that out later. I'm gonna actually take the RAM out and see how much RAM it is in it, bro. But yeah, I mean the specs are pretty good on this PC. You know, I've just opened it up onto the BIOS because I just wanted to see what motherboard it was, bro. But it's a really good motherboard as well. It's a it's actually a B560 Aorus Pro AX. That's a gigabyte motherboard, bro. Uh, so it's good motherboard. And I gotta be honest, bro. It's not a bad spec, bro. You know, it's a RTX 2060 Super graphics card. So RTX 2060 Super, and it's got a Intel i5 11th generation. So that's 11400F, which is also very good CPU. It's a bit faster than a Ryzen 5600X. It's like about 5% faster than a Ryzen 5600X, bro. But that was the main thing I wanted. I wanted like a fairly decent CPU, I gotta be honest. And the board itself, bro, the first board, I mean, hell yeah, bro. I mean, it's got all these LEDs on the board, bro. And it seems to be very good, you know. It's also got the Wi-Fi built in as well, so I'm not gonna mess around with the dongle. And I just basically thought I'd open it up and just check everything out. So I'm gonna just look at that RAM. I'll be right back, bro. So it says the memory frequency is only going at 2128 megahertz, bro. Only 2100 megahertz, bro. So that's below, you know, because a i5 they can do like 2666 megahertz. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is just buy some new RAM because this RAM isn't the best. So I just get like 2 8 gigs of better RAM. But the actual PC, I picked it up in a very good deal, bro. It was only £330, so I can't really complain because that's a very good spec for only £330. You know, I mean these motherboards are expensive as well. You know, these motherboards are at least £200 brand new. And you've got the RTX 2060 Super. Should I touch it? What it sound, bro? Will I get electrocuted? No, I won't. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, that's RTX 2060 Super. These are like 150 used for the RTX 2060 Super. Um, the 11400F i5, they go for around 140 used. So already that's like nearly 300. That's like 280. The board's 200. That's 480. You know, the RAM I'd say about £15 for the RAM's there. That's 495. The case is it's a weird case, bro. I can't lie, bro. It's a weird case, but it's a nice white case. But it's got a sort of a lilac color at the front, bro. So maybe a girl had it. I don't know. But you can take these off if you want. You can take the grills off and just put like a different grill on. But I said the case was maybe 30 pounds for the case. So what's that at? That's like 525, bro. So like 525. Then it's got 128 SSD, and it's got a gig. It's got two 500 gigabytes hard disk drives. So say 20 each for the hard disk drives, and say 15 for the SSD used. So that's like what's that? So that's a 525. So that's another 55. So that's like 575 in parts at least. That's like 575 in parts, not because for like 330. So actually more. The case as well, bro. Yeah, the case as well. I forgot about that. The case. Oh, and the PSU as well. That's about like $30. So yeah, bro. I mean, it's not a bad setup. You can definitely run like some games in 1440p as well. It won't be like you can definitely run Fortnite in 1440p. I was running it in 1080p because I've not got my monitor, so I'm just using it on my TV at 60 hertz. Just to test it out, bro. But yeah, I was getting over 200 FPS in it. But anyway, I'm gonna look into that RAM. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna have to take the RAM out um, and see how much RAM is actually on it, because it's saying it's only 12 gig, but I've never seen someone install 3 different DIMMs like that, you know, and it's only 12 gig, bro. And it's like a modern PC, so like it must be really, really old RAM, and it must be 4 gig each, or the installed it wrong. So I'm gonna check that out in a bit, bro. Back in a bit. So yeah, guys, it is actually all 4 GB DIMMs. 3 times 4 GB DIMMs. It's only 12 gig RAM. So I'm gonna have to buy another 4 gig RAM, so I'll have 16 and just slot it in. So yeah, bro. Palette graphics card. RTX 2060 Super, made by Palette. They also do a lot of other. They've got the 5090 out. I seen the 5090 Palette graphics card, bro. It's like $2,500, bro, or 2,500 UK pounds, bro. I gotta be honest, bro. Like 2,500 pounds. It was actually 2,599, so 2,600. Would you pay 2,600? Would you really pay 2,600 just for a graphics card? That's crazy. I can't lie, bro. Legit, bro. I can't do that, bro. Even if I had like a lot of money, I just wouldn't do it because I'm not into it that big. I'm not into it that big. But the motherboard is good though, bro. I gotta be honest. The motherboard on this is very good because let's put this case back on, the lid back on, bro. The motherboard is good though. Anyway, it's a B560 Aorus. So B560 Pro Aorus. So at least that's like an expensive motherboard. So that's something. Screw this back on. Boot up again, bro. Rookie error again. Rookie error again. Oh, another rookie error. I've not even put this in. I've not even switched it on. Third time, bro. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, end of the day, bro, I gotta be honest, bro. It's a good system if you just want to run 1080p games and like some 1440p games as well. I mean, the 2060 Super can handle it, bro, especially with the 11500F Intel i5. But I will definitely be upgrading to a 5060 RTX 5060 when they come out. They're meant to be coming out in May to June time, so I will upgrade then because it's gonna have GDR7 RAM. So like that'll be good, bro. And yeah, as I said, I've only managed to play Fortnite because it took me ages to download Fortnite, bro. Because because my broadband was messing up as well, and also I heard Fortnite had a bit of problems. the other day. The server went down on the 29th. The actual server went down, bro. So no one could like really play. So that was weird. But I gotta be honest, bro. It's a good PC for the money. Only 330 pounds. Let me know what y'all think of it, bro. The Gigabyte Aorus B560 Pro AX motherboard, bro. I really like this motherboard. This is definitely the best motherboard I've had in a PC. I like all the LEDs on it. You got the Aorus lighting up right there, and you've got all the LED strips and all lighting up all on the motherboard itself and around it, bro. Also, you got the LEDs on here as well. You can change them. So you got like an LED. It's on blue right now. You change it, obviously yellow, purple, all that shit. Red, bro, green, pink. And I think the long press is for, it's a long press for RGB. Yeah, long presses for all the RGB colors and whatnot. The LGBT colors, bro. And look at that, bro. It's like literally that was so that's the whole spec there, bro. So custom i5 11400F, 12 gig DDR4, 128 gig SSD, and a 500 gigabyte hard drive, and another 500 gigabyte hard drive, RTX 2060S. That's super. And Windows 11, bro. And yeah, it's definitely the fastest PC I've had altogether. So it'll do for now, bro. It'll definitely do for a couple of years. But I'm gonna get the 5060 when it comes out, bro. Because I think it's gonna be I've heard it's gonna be around free bills. So I'll just sell the RTX 2060 Super for like 120, 130, and just put an extra like 170 on top, and just get the 5060, because that will be at least 50% faster. So you know that just like be a major boost, so that I can play like all games in 1440p at least. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the PC. Is it a good deal? What do you think? You know the specs. It cost me 330 pounds from CEX. Hashtag boss. Hashtag boss, bro. Yeah. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.